A big weekend for the Jackets as the basketball teams hit the road. The men's hockey team hosted UW Eau Claire, and track and field held its first indoor home meet of the year. The women's basketball team was over at Northwestern on Friday. In the first half, 21 of the 29 points for the Jackets came from beyond the arc. But the Eagles carved out a 34-29 lead at the break. Then in the second half, it was all Northwestern as the Jackets' shots couldn't find the bucket. The Eagles defeated the Jackets 62-52. McKenna Gooden had 11 points on the day as Chloe Peterson had 8 points, 4 steals, and 2 block shots. Then at North Central on Saturday, the Rams led the game from start to finish. And even though the Jackets would keep pace early, the Rams' defense dominated. In the final quarter of play, the Jackets would outscore the Rams 24-22, but that wasn't enough. North Central takes this one 78-57. Gooden led the way with 12 points. They're at Northland on Wednesday. They'll host Northland on Saturday. The men's basketball team finally were able to play games after a 13-day hiatus. Starting with the game at Northwestern, the Jackets dug themselves into a 14-point deficit to begin the game. Javon Walker would finally get the Jackets on the board with late in the first half. Then in the second half, the Jackets would finally get a lead at 34-29, but that was quickly erased by the Eagles. And from there was all Northwestern as they defeat the Jackets 62-52. Then on Saturday, the Jackets would find success at North Central. The Jackets shot 51% from the field in the first half and hung on to a 39-37 lead at the break. North Central got the first lead of just 2 points early in the second half, but the Jackets went on a run to retake control. Superior managed to get 4 of 6 final free throws to secure a 75-70 win over the Rams. Xavier Patterson with a career-high 29 points, 10 of 17 from the field, 4 of 4 from beyond the arc. They will host Crown on Wednesday night, then host Northland on Saturday. The men's hockey team hosted UW Eau Claire for 2-game series on Friday and Saturday night. Starting with game 1 of this series, as in the first period, Chad Lopez will give the Jackets a 1-goal lead, converting on a power play. Then in the second, Arthur Turchiev scores off the power play just 1 minute into the period. Just minutes later, Zach Bannister would add another to the Jackets' total. And Miles Hector was stellar in net as Superior takes game 1 3-0. Then in game 2, things would look very different. The Blue Goals got on the board first, held the lead the entire game. As after the second period, Eau Claire was up 3-0, but in the third, C.J. Walker would score the power play, but the Blue Goals would add another as Eau Claire would win this one 4-1. The men's and women's track and field teams hosted their first home meet of the indoor season, the Twin Ports Open on Saturday. The men's team had 5 top 2 finishes in individual events. Ethan Westemeyer finished second in the 60-meter dash and the 200-meter dash, and Tyler Finger finished second in the 800-meter run. Earl Foster was second in the 200-meter hurdles, and Gage Sankowitz was second in the shot put. The Jackets also had 9 personal bests on the day as well. Both Westemeyer and Sankowitz also earned Player of the Week honors. On the women's side, Kasha Hewlett won the weight throw by also setting a new personal best of 14.92 meters. And Jess Newman won the 200-meter hurdles with a time of 36.44 in the event. Jenna Scanlon was 5th in the long jump event, and Maddie Johnson placed 6th in the 400. Both teams will compete at the Warren Bolus Open at UW Stout on Saturday.